Greetings everyone, this is Gribardson with Mid-South Gaming, MSG.com, and I'm here today to do a review of the Plastic Soldier Company's German Tiger 1 tank. And this would be used for games such as Flames of War, and I've been playing Flames of War for quite a while. Even won a tournament, and placed on a couple others, so I'm starting to get the hang of this game. And one of the reasons why I like it is Plastic Soldier Company. They have a lot of great models for pretty cheap prices, especially when you compare them to something like Battlefront. Now, I've already made some of these models, done some of them, the Panzer IVs, the Stugs, and Shermans with Fireflies. Because I run a Canadian armored company, and I'm working towards my Axis army, so since I love tigers, you gotta have a tiger. And as everybody knows that plays Flames of War, tigers are very hard to beat. In fact, pretty much the best way to do it is through air power or get a lucky shot from artillery, because the Shermans are bouncing off from the front and maybe doing something to the side. So as you can see in the box, it's a little bit bigger box than normal Sherman size that I'm used to, which is still pretty decent size in comparison, easy to carry around and get into your gaming bag or whatnot, and still be able to carry without any problems. Over to here is the sprue. Let me adjust the lighting a little bit, it seems to be a little off. Here's the sprue. As normal for Plastic Soldier Company, we have multiple variants available. It's not just one version of the Tiger. We have the 1942 version, 1943, and then the late version where you basically get a little extra bits and pieces for like Scherzen or just stuff to make the tank look a little cooler, I think. Any historical nuts out there will be able to tell me the actual differences, the aesthetic differences, I should say, between the mid-war and the late war, or the mid version and the late version. But from a modeler's perspective, and just someone who likes to put these things together, it really doesn't matter too much. And we'll zoom in. First thing you notice, here's the back side and the top. The top is very well detailed and has little places for the drivers down there, and the little hatches. And you have a little crew member that can be the driver as well, right there. And the hatches. This little bit here is apparently for the desert versions. That's this one on the right side that looks like a V. Up here we have the nasty gun, the 88. You notice there's three HAV turrets. Now that's because, as I said, this has both the 1942 version, 43, and late war versions going on, and so depending on what version, that's which halves of the turret that you're going to use. I also have two different types of mantlets. Same reason. Also another crew commander. This looks like the commander. So we'll scroll on over this way. Again, we have two turret tops, depending on which version you want to do. And we have the basics of the tracks, and we have different wheels. This wheel's on the left side is for the late war version, and they're a little bit different from the mid and early, which are these right here. And then between that and the actual tracks that you put on, has some extra treads that you can use for a little extra detail on the side. These are mostly used in the late version. Now, one thing I do like about the Plastic Soldier Company is that they come with these pretty decent instructions. And what they do here is they have them different color variations on the bits, so you know which one actually goes to which version. This is very important for people who are not super historical buffs and have been watching Tiger tanks since they were a wee one. Because if you try to tell me what the difference between early production and a mid-production was, I would just stare at you blankly and go, So here we go. We have the green, blue, and you might see some red, which is for the late version. But this instruction manual just tells you straight up what they are. And unlike a lot of the Plastic Soldier Company instruction manuals that I've seen, there's this little thing called the plus. And that's because that is shared between either the mid and early or the mid and late. And the only reason why you know that is because, hey, they're smart and they let you know exactly what this all means. And also that one little bit I was telling you about earlier, the V-shape, that's the FIFO filters, and like again, used in desert and tropical theater. And it tells you that, which is very important, especially if you want to do a North Africa campaign, or if you're just wanting to do European. Now on the back side, like all the Plastic Soldier Company instruction manuals that I've seen, it actually shows you how to build it. Unlike many of the other ones, this one's highly detailed. Instead of just going, hey, here's some parts and put them together, this actually tells you, hey, you might want to do this, and this is how you do these parts. And it goes a little bit more into just showing you where all the little extra details go. There's been a lot of times where I'll be putting together, say, a Sherman, and there'll be a part on the sprue. I have no idea what it is, and I had to actually look it up on the internet to see, oh, that's what that is, and that's where that's supposed to go, because the instruction manual did not tell you. However, here it tells you. And then we get to the final general assembly. And then the nice thing is that instead of just picking one little bit, the early variant, which is very plain, there's not much on it, they show you the late war variant where all the little bits and pieces and extra little bits go. And that's very helpful again. And this is just a great little kit. Again, it comes with 4 Tigers. More than enough unless you're really going for a Schwer Panzer company and just need Tiger. Otherwise, if you're just doing it for infantry support, you'll be fine with just this box. And the nice thing is that this box here is only $30. At least that's how much was marked on the box I got on sale because it was Christmas time. But $30 for 4 Tigers, yes please. When you compare it to Battlefront's prices, where the Tiger March, granted you get 5 Tigers in that and the dice, but that's $80 compared to $30. If you want to spend $50 for dice and a tank, go for it. But if you really want some good models at a good price, do Plastic Soldier Company all the way. Thank you, and I hope this helps you in your decisions on what models to get, and catch you next time.